Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 4 hours marathon session in reasoning for IBPS RRB PO and clerical prelim exams. I hope my screen is visible to you and I am audible to you. Kindly type your message. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 4 hours marathon session reasoning for IBPS RRB PO. Okay. Let us first talk about importance of reasoning in IBPS RRB PO and a clerical exam. And especially what we are going to take up today is puzzles. So let us understand the importance of puzzles and understand the importance of reasoning in IBPS, RRB, PO, and clerical prelim exams. Right. In RRB, PO, and RRB clerical, both in RRB, PO, and clerical prelims, in both exams, from the reasoning section, you will be given 40 questions and the marks allotted are 40 questions of 40 marks, and we have a section wise time limit, and the time limit is 25 minutes. Time limit for the reasoning section is 25 minutes. So within the stipulated time of 25 minutes, you should try to attempt a maximum number of questions from the reasoning. And what we have received a feedback from our students, whoever wrote the exams till last year, they said that they are able to attempt all 40 questions within the stipulated time of 25 minutes, or more than 35 questions they are able to attend. So with this, you can understand that the level of difficulty of reasoning section in RRB PO clerk prelims. What is the level of difficulty? It will be very easy to easy. Very easy to easy. When this will become very easy to easy, when you have a proper plan and proper study. So before going to the exam, you should know what are all the different models they will give you, what are the areas you have to prepare, irrespective of the slot that you get in the exam. So you should be thorough with all the certain models which they are going to give in the exams and the predicted models. Because RRB, PO, and clerical prelims, every year we are observing that they're giving a very standard questions. As of now, they didn't do any experiments. As of now, they didn't do any experiments. So it is very, very easy section. And in 40 minutes, in 25 minutes, out of these 45 questions, at least 35 questions are doable questions. Okay. And when it comes to the cutoffs, it varies from the state to state. Okay. And definitely I can say you that a reasoning section will plays the main role in clearing your RRB PO clerk prelims exam. Fine. And let us talk importance of puzzles in both the exams, RRB PO and clerk prelims exams. From the area of puzzles, a minimum 20 and sometimes also 25 questions are expected. A minimum 22 or 25 questions are expected from the area of puzzles. From the area of puzzles. 20 to 25 questions. And these 20 to 25 questions, it means 4 or 5 sets of 4 or 5 sets of puzzles they'll give you. And what these 4 or 5 sets they'll give you, that I'll discuss. Irrespective of the slots, we are going to take up a top 15 puzzles, which definitely 99% you may get it in the exam, irrespective of your slots. That all I'm going to discuss in our 4 hours session. Okay. And these 4 to 5 sets, from which areas you will get, that is also very, very crucial. Okay. And the areas available in analytical puzzles are, one is linear arrangement, linear arrangement, linear arrangement questions. First, you should know everything regarding this, what kind of questions they will give you, what will be the basic and ideal structure, that all you should know before going to the exam. And you will also be given a circular arrangement. You will be also given a circular arrangement. And a third one, you will also be given a floor arrangement, of floor arrangement questions. And fourth one, a box arrangement, box arrangement questions. And basically these arrangements become, we call it as a seating arrangement questions. Okay. And ordering and sequencing, ordering and sequencing kind of questions, ordering and sequencing questions, and scheduling based questions, scheduling based questions. Scheduling based questions are nothing but where we have to distribute the variables, that called distribution sets. Scheduling based questions. And very rarely, they will be giving you questions from a quant based reasoning in prelims. A quant based reasoning questions from prelims. Very rarely. You may get these kind of questions in IBPSPO and SBAPO prelims, but not in RRBPO clerical or prelims exams. Anyway, I'm going to say what kind of models will be there even in the quant-based reasoning as well. So these are all the important areas we have, the 7 areas. And even in each of these within the area, we have certain models. We'll discuss all these models which are suitable to RRB PO and clerical prelims exam. And as I said you, level of difficulty will be always very easy to easy only. And you may get the doubt. So out of the 40 questions, 20 to 25 questions are from the puzzles. What will be the other areas? You will be given 15 to 20 questions from the other areas in both PO prelim and clerical prelims exams. Okay. What are the other areas? You may be given from coding and decoding. You may be given from coding and decoding. You may be given from the area coding and decoding. Very standard one, Chinese coding and decoding. You may be given from inequalities. Inequalities are nothing but symbols and notations. Inequalities questions. And you may be also be given, if it is a PO prelims or clerical prelims, syllogisms are also known for deductions, syllogisms. And if it is specially clerical prelims, you will be given one of the topic, a sequence or a set of numbers or words. One of these always be given for 5 questions, irrespective of any slot. Irrespective of any slot, from the sequence or set of numbers or words, definitely will be given 5 questions. And miscellaneous areas, individual questions. And also, not to neglect blood relations, not to neglect blood relations questions, and direction sense questions. Direction sense. So that 15 to 20 questions comes from these areas. Okay. So this is your overall syllabus of RRB PO clerk prelims exams. Okay. Now let us begin our today's session, where we are going to discuss a very important and expected puzzles that we'll discuss. Okay. So even before going that, you should be knowing about some fundamentals and some technical terms related to the puzzles. Okay. What are all the different technical terms that you may be having? That I'll tell you. Okay. And I'm not going to discuss in detail regarding those terms, because while going through the puzzles, anyway, we are going to discuss that. But in some of the important terms in seating arrangements are left, immediate left, left, immediate left. Similarly, right, immediate right. These are all the technical terms that you are. So before going to the exam only, you should know about all these technical terms. When left is given, how to react, or when right is given, how to react. That all you should know before going to the exam. Okay. And for your information, if you have any query while going through this entire session, kindly post it in the YouTube channel. I mean, kindly post your query. I'm ready to take up your questions at any point of time. Kindly keep sending the messages. Okay. No. Right, immediate left, immediate right. I'm sorry, immediate right. Difference between these terms. Similarly, between, exactly between and exactly between these kind of technical terms. Okay. And also important terms, adjacent, neighbors, neighbors. All these terms you should know before going to the exam. Similarly, when it comes to the seating arrangements, before, after, okay, and the importance of the term only. These kind of terms you should know before going to the exam. And the one more important, for any topic, irrespective of the seating arrangement, distribution, comparisons, this clue, a number of, I'm writing the clue, number of persons left of A is the same as, a number of persons to the right of B. Number of persons to the right of B. These, in all the topics, they are using this kind of flow. If it comes to the linear arrangement and circular arrangement, they are using the left and right. If it is a floor arrangement, they are saying that a number of persons lives above the floor on which A lives is the same as number of persons lives below the floor on which B lives. If it comes to the box arrangement, number of boxes above box A is same as number of boxes below box B. If it is come to the scheduling question, number of persons attended before A, number of persons attended interview before A is same as number of persons attended interview after B. And number of persons were born before A is same as number of persons born after B. Number of persons taller than A is same as number of persons shorter than B. All these kind of technical terms they are using this particular clue. Okay. In all the topics, it is very important. Okay. So these are all the technical terms that all you should know before going to the exam. And also, not only this, you should also know ideal structure, ideal structures to each of these puzzles. Whatever the models they will give you in the exam, as I told you earlier, they are not doing any new experiments. All they are giving the standard questions. For all those standard questions, you should know what is the ideal structure. I'll tell you what is the ideal structure. Let's say we have given 9 persons and were born in 9 months of the same year. Then what we have to do is when you see this kind of question, first you should try to fix the months. Let's say it is given Jan to September. Jan to September. So you should try to fix the months Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. First, you should fix the months, and after that, with the help of the clues, you should try to distribute the person who was born in which month or who attended in which month. That all you should try to distribute. So you have to know the ideal structure to each of the puzzle, and each puzzle is having a unique structure, and you should know that before going to the exam. If you see the unknown number of person people, how we have to react? There won't be any ideal structures for that question. Okay, then how to react for that kind of question? There will be a question called a designation based. You will be given 8 persons and belongs to 8 different designations and hierarchically in the same order. then what you have to fix. That all you should know before going to the exams. Okay. So all those kind of questions we are going to take up in today's session. And if you have any queries, any problem related to the reasoning section or while discussing our puzzles, kindly keep post your message. Okay. Let's get into the questions. Here I'm going to display the first question on your screen. All right. I will be giving 2 to 3 minutes time to understand and to solve. Because even in the exam also, you will be getting 2 to 3 minutes time and not more than that. And this question comes under a scheduling based question. This question comes under a scheduling based question. I hope you all were ready with a pen and paper. So please keep solving the set. And if you have any query while going through the set, you may ask me. And the level of difficulty of this question is RRB PO prelims. This is PO prelims. Same question they may give you in the clerical prelims as well, but with a less number of people. Here we have given 10 people, but you may be given less number of people. Okay, now try from your end. Once you completed, please tell me, please post your message. I'll display the questions on your screen and you may answer. After that, we'll discuss. I'll be giving 2 to 3 minutes time and not more than that. After this, I'll tell you that what is the technique to solve the puzzles. How examiner is giving the sets, how we have to react, and what we should know before going to the exam. And all these things we'll discuss after this set. Yes, Vivek is completed. Yes, Vivek, you're right. And as I told you, a level of difficulty of puzzles, they'll give you a very, very easy. Don't forget that. Yes, Vivek, you're right. We'll give a little bit of time to our friends as well. Keep solving the set. If you have any queries, you may ask. Anyone else? Anyone else completed? Okay. Now I'll tell you here how examiner is giving the clues. Listen my words carefully. This is very, very crucial. In prelims exams, clues they're giving in the same order. Clues, they're giving in the same order. Listen my words carefully. You no need to waste your valuable time in reading the entire data. Don't read the entire data. Don't read this entire data and don't waste your time. It means after reading the entire data, you may pick up a point where to start. But the problem is directly as a clues give, they're giving in the same order. Directly start from clue number one. Directly start from clue number one. When you start from the clue number one, it may leads to one or two possibilities. One will be minimum, and sometimes it may also leads to two possibilities. Then work on, please understand my approach. Please work on both the possibilities simultaneously. Work on both or three possibilities, whatever it is, simultaneously. But if you have more than three, don't take it. Add a couple of clues more. Add, work on all the clues simultaneously and go to the remaining clues. Go to the clue by clue. And when you are applying the remaining clues, you may be able to eliminate one case. Then keep cancelling the possibilities. Keep cancelling the possibilities and work on the other possibilities. Okay. And when you reach the final clue, you will be left with your final arrangement for sure. Okay. So for all these purpose, don't waste your time in reading the entire data. Clues they are giving in the order. Start from the clue number one. It may lead to a couple of cases. Work on both the possibilities simultaneously. And sometimes you may not be able to use that particular clue at that time. Then write that in a short form and keep it aside. I'll tell you how to write that in a short form. Okay. Keep it aside. And whenever it is required, use it. Okay. This is a good approach and the exact approach they are giving in the prelims exam. Okay. And whoever followed this method, and our students are given the feedback that they all got success by applying this technique. They were able to do all the puzzles within the stipulated time. Okay, so kindly I suggest you to follow this. Okay, now let's see this question. Each of the 10 persons S, A, K, R, P, B, H, C, M, and D play three games: cricket, hockey, and football. At least three, but not more than four persons plays the same game. If you take any game, minimum three people and maximum four people will play. So 10 persons to the three games such that a minimum three, a maximum four people we can distribute. So what will be the ratio? The only possible ratio is 3:3:4. This is one point you should know before going to the exam, how we are going to distribute them. Okay. Next. What is given? The following information is known about them. So what is the ideal structure? I'll show you that ideal structure. This will be the ideal structure for this kind of questions. Cricket, hockey, or football. Fine. Now what is given? A and M plays the same game. Keep it aside. A and M are playing the same game because we don't know which game they are playing. It could be any one of the game. If you start placing it, it leads to three possibilities. Not required. Let's move to the further clues. What is the second clue is given? M does not play football. So M cannot be placed here. It means A also cannot be placed here. Both A and M we should place at the same place. So either should be cricket or hockey. Okay, fine. So as of now, it is cricket or hockey. Next. What is the next clue is given? B plays neither cricket nor hockey. So B is not playing cricket. B is not playing hockey. Then definitely he plays football. B plays football. Okay, we are able to fix the B. Next word is given. More than three persons are playing hockey. More than three persons means earlier we discussed the ratio will be 3:3:4. What is the given ratio? 3:3:4. So more than three people. It means the four people. maximum 4, are playing hockey. So number of people who are playing hockey are 4, and the number of people who are playing cricket will be 3, and number of people who are playing football also will be 3. Fine. I hope you are clear with this logic as of now. Now, so this clue is completely utilized. So let me erase that. And B plays neither hockey nor cricket. It is also no. What is the in between? We miss this point. R and M plays the same game. Earlier we have the information. A and M are playing the same game. And now R is also joined. So R, A, M, all these three are joined the are playing the same game. R, A, M. But it should be either cricket or hockey. Next, H and P plays the same game. We have given information that H and P are also playing the same game. Okay, fine. And definitely with this logic, you can observe that H and P are playing the same game. RA and M are playing the same game. So we can say that these two are not playing the same game. These two categories. Because it will become, if these two are also playing the same game, it will become 5 people. But maximum number of people can play is only 4. Okay. The next it is given, a K plays hockey. A K is playing hockey. So we can place the K here. Next. C and K are playing different games. C and K are playing different games. As K is playing hockey, C cannot play hockey. C cannot play hockey. Okay. Now what is given? S neither plays cricket nor football. S is not playing cricket. S is not playing football. Then S definitely should play hockey. S definitely should play hockey. Now, here is a crucial point. We have R, A, M are playing the same game. Earlier we thought of it is a cricket or hockey. Earlier we thought of cricket or hockey. Now, can that be hockey? No, it's not possible. Because already how many are playing hockey? 2 people. K is playing hockey. S is also playing hockey. If I place RAM, it will become 5 people. So it is not possible. So they are not playing hockey. So they must be playing cricket. So we have 3 people are playing cricket. Now those 3 people are RAM. These 3 people are playing cricket. Fine. And H and P are playing the same game. C and K are playing the different games. Now earlier we thought C cannot be hockey. So C should be cricket or football. C is playing cricket or football. But already we fixed 3 people who are playing cricket. So C must be playing of football. C must be playing football. Now we have a point. H and P are playing the same game. Definitely it cannot be football because already 2 people are playing football and the number of people who can play football will be 3 only. Then H and P are playing hockey. Now, who is the only person we left with? Let's go through the information. S is placed, A is placed, K is also placed, R is also placed, P is also placed, B is not yet placed, B is also placed, H is also placed, C is also placed, M is also placed, D is not yet placed. So D must be playing football. It is our final arrangement. While I am explaining, it is taking a lot of time. But when you solve it on your own, from your end, by knowing all these technical terms, I mean, all the keywords and the techniques which I have explained earlier, by following that method, 100% I can say that you will be able to complete this question in less than 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes time, including answering the questions. That assurance I can give you. Okay. You should know the ideal structure and you should know how to utilize the clues in the same order. And if the information is not utilized at that time, how to take it in the short form That all you should know before going to the exam. I hope it is clear to you, right? Now, let's answer the questions given below this. Who among the following plays of football? So, who is playing football? A B, C, or D. From the choices, we have choice two. C. C plays of football. Which of the following statements is definitely false? Uh, in a hurry, don't commit a mistake. We have given a statement false. B and C plays the same game. Yes, B and C are playing the same game, which is true. But we are looking for the false statement. K and P play hockey. Yes, K and P are playing hockey. Next, RAD plays the same game. Yes, RAD are playing the same game. Is it R, A are playing the same game, but not D? So this is definitely a false. And we don't have any such option or more than one of the above, then you may stop here and your answer is 3. Okay. Now we'll move to the next question in this set. Who among the four? See, here in the questions also, we are going to take up all different type of questions they're asking you in the exam. So you should be ready to take up everything, right? Now, who among the following plays with H? KSP. Who is available? S. Choice 4. Next. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one that does not belong to that group. Find the one that does not belong to the group. Okay. Odd may note question. 4 option will follow the same logic. One option will be different from that. Cricket AM. Yes. A and M are playing cricket. Combination is given. Okay. Hockey PS. Yes. P and S are playing hockey. Same combination is given. So similar logic it followed as of now. Cricket HS. No. It is different. But we have to verify the remaining as well. Football. BD. Yes. B and D are playing the same game. B and D are playing the same game, football. Okay, following the same logic. K and S. Yes, K and S are playing hockey. It is also same. So we have given a game and the played by whom? Game and the persons who played that game is given in all the combinations except in the third combination. So this one is the odd man out. So choice 3 will be your answer. Clear? And we are not at all in any hurry. If you have any query and how to approach and everything that you can post, I am seeing and I'll definitely reply to your questions. Okay. Uh, before leaving from this session, you should leave it very confident that you can go to the exam and you can attempt any question. And 100%, as I'm saying, from the beginning onwards, we are going to take up 15 to 17 puzzles. Only you can expect these 17 puzzles in your slot. Any 4 or 5 puzzles from these areas. Okay. Now, I'm going to present our next question on your screen. Kindly try that one. Right. Try this. A scheduling based question. This one is scheduling based question. This one is also scheduling based questions. We have all varieties of questions. Don't worry about that. We have this is scheduling based question, and this level is clerical prelim. This level is a clerical prelim. Okay, once try from your end. If they want to convert the same question into the PO prelims, how they are going to present the data, I will discuss you after solving this set. So kindly do the set. I won't be giving you much time. I may give maximum 2 to 3 minutes time. We have to take up several sets. Anyone completed? 7 persons, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V go to the market on different days of the same week, starting from Sunday through Saturday, not necessarily in the same order. Yes, Vivek, your answer is correct. Gautam, can you send the arrangement? No need to write the days. Just send me the arrangement. Sunday, yes. TRUVPSQ. Absolutely correct. Uh, Gautam, you need to check with your arrangement. It is not correct. Yes, Purnasri, your answer is correct. TRUVPSQ. Now, kindly answer how much time you took to solve this set. How much time it is taken to solve the set? Vivek, how much time it took? Purna, how much time it is took? 1 minute, right? Even in the exam also, the level of difficulty will be a same in clerical prelims. No. Let me solve the set. Now, this is the ideal structure. First, you have to take Sunday to Saturday. Starting from Sunday uh, and ending with Saturday. Okay. Now let's see. While you people solving, it takes only 2 minutes time. But when I try to explain, it will take a lot of time. Kindly understand that. Okay, you have to bear with me. Now, 7 persons are there, and first clue is given. So first you have to fix the days. You have to fix the days. That is the ideal structure that you should know. Now, we goes to the market on a Wednesday. We goes to the market on a Wednesday. Okay. There are 2 days between the days on which V and T go to the market. Here, we may go before T because we have given 2 days between. Right. We may go before T, or we have the possibility that T may also go before a V to the market. So we have to verify both the cases. Now let me take the cases. One case V and T here, and the another case V Wednesday and T Sunday. T Sunday. Fine. Now are we done with 2 clues and we have 2 possibilities. Q goes to the market immediately after S. Wherever Q is there, Q goes to the market immediately after S. So Q will goes to the market immediately after S. These two should come at consecutive places. These two should come at consecutive places. We have so many possibilities, so we'll keep it aside. Whenever it is required, we'll use this. Next, what is given? R goes to the market before S. So R is going to the market before S, but not immediately before. Not immediately before means there should be one more person should be here. One more person definitely be here. So, or at least one gap, SQ will be in the consecutive places. Fine. Next, what is given? The number of persons going to the market between V and T. Already we know that between V and T, how many people are going to the market? Two people. Is the same as the number of people who are going to the market between S and U. Between S and U also we have two people who are going to the market before S, U and S also. And you did not go to the market on Monday. You did not go to the market on Monday. So you will not come here. You will not come there. Okay. So we should try to adjust S and U. Okay. If you try to adjust the S and U, neither S nor U can be taken here. Because SRU 1-2 gaps already we have the V, which is not possible. Okay. So even before going to that, if you try to combine these 2 points, what are the possibilities we have? S, 2 gaps, U, and one more arrangement is U, 2 gaps, S and Q will come like this, and S and Q will come like this. Okay, let us, and before S, there should be at least one gap, and we should take up R, at least with one gap. Let us check that which is possible. And we have information that you did not go to the market on Monday. Okay. If you try to fix this, what I'll get, let us try to incorporate this one. Let us try to incorporate this information here. SQ we need in 2 consecutive places. With the one gap, you have to take U. S cannot be taken here. So, and even S cannot be taken here. Because S before at least one gap and we should take up R. Before S at least one gap and we have to take up R. If you try to take the SRU here, 1-2 gaps, U or S you may get like this. But if you take the S here, the problem is after S we have to take the Q. It is not possible. So this is U and this will be S. But if you take the S here, after S you have to take the Q, which is not possible. So this case is invalid. Now let us start this. So in the minimum to minimum case, S cannot be here. Even S cannot be here as well. Because after S we need Q. Okay. And between U and S we need 2 gaps. So the only possibility is U here. 1-2 gaps, S will be here. And R comes, R went to market before S, but not immediately. So R cannot be here. So R will be here. And immediately after S, we have to take the Q. So Q will be here. Now, T, R, U, V, S, Q. A remaining person is P. So that is your final arrangement. Now let's answer the questions. On which day does a P go to the market? A P go to the market on Thursday. Choice 3. Who goes to the market on a Tuesday? You. Choice 1. Next. How many persons go to the market between V and P? None of them. None. Choice 5. Who goes to the market immediately after T? Immediately after T or choice 4. If S and V interchange their days of going to the market, then on which day will V go to the market? So S and V interchange their places. Now this is the place of S and here is the place of V. Now, then which day will we go to the market? Now we go to the market on Friday. Choice 3. Okay. Now we're done with the second puzzle set. Now I'm moving to the third set. Here is the question. All right. Now this is a prelim of PO, RRB PO prelims level. RRB PO prelim level. Try this one. Seating arrangement. 11 persons are there, I through S, sit in a straight line, and all of them are facing north, but not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. Okay, try it. Yes, Vivek, you're right. And Vivek, tell me how much time it took? 1 minute, 1.5 minute? Very good, Vivek. Chandrahas, are you trying? Gautam, Purnasri. All right, you're right, Purnasri. Yes, do it, Gautam. Yes, Leah, your answer is right. Maybe I think it is typo error or something. You typed Q two times. I think, Leah, your answer, last person should be K. Just check that. Archana, you are done. Very good. Yes, Leah, you are right now. Okay. Let us solve the set. Gautam, you want me to give some more time or should I start? Yes, Archana, you are right. Yes, Gautam, you are also right. Okay. Let me discuss this set. We have 11 people and who are sitting in a straight line and all of them are facing towards north. Not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. Okay. Right. Oh, let us analyze the data. There are 5% sit between Q and K. So QRK, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, KRQ, because we don't know that whether a Q is left of Q or K is left of Q. Either Q or K sits at an end. So Q or K or should be at the end. That could be right end. That could be right end, or that could also be left end. That we don't know. Okay. And here we have given a point. K sits to the right of Q. K sits right of Q. K sits right side of Q. Earlier we thought whether Q is left of K or K is left of Q. Now it is mentioned K sits right of Q, which is as good as Q is left of K. So this case is valid. Q is left of K. So let me take up that case. Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps and it is K as of now. Q on 5 gaps K. But Q or K sits at the end. Maybe Q may be at the left end or K may be at the right end. Any case is valid. Q may be at the left end or K may be at the right end. Okay. So let me take up those two cases. One case, Q here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps and K here. Now another case, I'll take K at the right end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Q here. One of these two cases will be definitely valid. Okay. Now what is the next? As of now, all the clues are entirely utilized. Next, L sits exactly between Q and K. Exactly between means what? Equidistance. Exactly between is nothing but equidistance. Exactly between is nothing but equidistance. 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 Okay. So equidistance means the number of gaps from L to Q will be same as K to L. Okay. So here 5 gaps exactly between means L will come exactly in the middle. Here also L will come exactly in the middle. L sits exactly between Q and K. L sits 5 places away from P. 5 places away means how many gaps? 4 gaps. How many gaps? 4 gaps. 5 places away means 4 gaps between L and P. So to the left side of L, not possible to take the 4 gaps. So then I must take it to the right side of L, 4 gaps. 1 gap, 2 gaps, 3 gaps, or 4 gaps, and this will be a P's position. Now, and in this case, right side of L, I may not take the 4 gaps. So I should take the left side of L, 1, 2, 3, or 4 gaps. And here who will come? A P will come. And I already told you one of these two cases are valid. Still both the cases are valid. And all the clues were utilized. Next. M sits second left of P. A second left means a 1 gap. A 1 gap to the left side of P, we should place the M. Now case 1. 1 gap left side of P, we should place the M, but already we have K. So this case is invalid. Now in this case, 1 gap to the left, we have to place the M. So M will be at the left end. Now only this case is valid. Next, the number of persons to the left of P is the same as number of persons to the right of O. Left side of P should be equal to right side of O. Okay. Left side of P, how many people we have in this arrangement? Two people. So right side of O, in order to be two people, O should be third from the right end. So O will be here. Fine. If you observe that we are going through the clues one after the other. We are not picking any clues randomly. Next. We have given J sits adjacent to S. As of now, J and S both are new persons. So J or S, S or J, because J may be immediate left of S or S may be immediate left of J. Now it is also given I sits to the left of S. Somewhere else to the left side of S, we need to place I also. Okay. And we have given information at least 3% sit between P and S. And if you observe, J and S should come in consecutive places. Where we have the two consecutive places vacant? Only here. So J or S, S or J. Fine. Next. We have a point at least 3% sit between P and S. P is confirmly here. We don't know S, but P is confirmly here. Minimum 3 people. If I take the S here, we have only 2 people. So S cannot be here. It should be J's place. And then this will be S place. This will be S place. Okay. And I should come to the left of S. So one of these two places goes for I. One of these two places goes for I. Next. Neither R nor I adjacent to Q. So here R will not come and I will not come. But earlier we discussed one of these two places goes for I and this is not I. This place goes to I. Now this cannot be R. Now here will be R's position. Now who is the only person we left with? N. We have people I through S. Now we left with only N. So N will come fourth from the left hand. It's our final arrangement. Or when you do it from your end, if you are very good, you may be able to complete in 1 to 1.5 minute time. If you are okay to do, it will take 2 minutes maximum time to complete, including answering the questions at 3 minutes time. Let's answer the questions. Right. What is the position of I with respect to Q? First left, second left, third left. I is third to the left. Choice 3. Next. Who sits at the left end of the row? M. M sits at the left end of the row. Choice 2. Next question. If N and L interchange their places, who sits second to the right of N? Now, N and L are interchanging their places. So now this is N's place and this is L's place. N and L interchange their places. Who sits second right of N? Or first right, second right. It is R. Choice 4. In a certain way, P is related to J. Okay. So first we should identify how P related to J. In the similar manner, Q should also related to L. Q should also be related to L. Q should be related to L or P to be related to J. Following the same, S is related to whom is a question. Okay, let's see. How P related to J? First left, second left, third left. Third left. Q related to L. First left, second left, third left. Similar logic. No. S is third left of whom? First left, second left, third left. R. S is third to the left of R. Choice 1. Okay. Now I'll present you the next set. Right. Now try this. Unknown number of people. This level is a PO prelim. RRB PO prelim level. In clerical level, they may slightly decrease the level of difficulty. I'm sorry. Yes, Vivek, you are right. Total 19 people will be there. Arrangement is also correct. Yes, Anchal, Gautam, your answer is right. 19 people. Quickly answer just how many people? 19 people. Right, Leah. And also kindly like the video and share with your friends as well who are in need of this exam. Your likes are also very important for us. Yes, Kaundinya, your answer is right. Yes, Sandra Vadana, your answer is right. 19 people. Uh, Purnasri, are you there? Okay. Now let me start explaining it. See, for this particular model, unknown number of people arrangement, your approach should be there won't be any fixed structure. As the clause goes on, you need to extend your arrangement. That is the only technique that you can follow. As the clause goes on, you need to extend your arrangement. Okay. Now, only 5 people sit between G and D sits a sixth from the left hand. D sits a sixth from the left hand. Only 5 people sit between G and D means G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and D. If I take like this, the problem is in this case, in this case, we are taking G is to the left side of D, but D is becoming a seventh from the left hand. D will become a seventh from the left hand, but we have given a D should be where a sixth from the left hand. So this case is invalid. It means a G cannot be to the left of D. So D has to be to the left side of G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here G will come. And it is mentioned clearly D is sixth from the left hand. So left side of D, we need 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 places. And I can conclude that this place will be a left hand position. So fixing the ends is very, very important here. So this is left hand. Now move further. What is the next clue is given? Only one person sit between D and E. So one person between D and E means maybe to the left side or maybe to the right side. One of these two places goes for E. One of these two places goes for E. Only for this clue, I won't be considering the one more possibility. It is not the right approach. Keep it aside. Just remember that one of these two places goes to E. Next, C sits a fourth to the right of G. G here, a fourth right is nothing but how many gaps? 3 gaps. To the right side of G, who will be there? C will be there. 1, 2, 3 gaps, and here will be C. So C sits a fourth to the right of G. And what is also given? C sits to the right of F. Okay. C sits right side of F. Wherever F, right side of F will be a C. It is not mentioned whether it is immediate right or first right or second right. It is not mentioned. That we have to take care of that. Next, a 4 person sit between F and G. 4 people are between F and G. Or for example, if I take right side of G, 4 people between G, F and G means F or G, 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps, G or F, G or F. And if I take F right side of G, this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I take the F here, problem is F will be right side of C. But suppose it to be C should be right side of F. So I can rule out this case. And I can conclude that F should sit left side of G. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, and here will be F. Next, B sits third left of F. First left, second left, third left, B. And earlier we thought of E will come in one of these two places. Now I can conclude that it cannot be here because already we have B. So this place goes to E. E. Next, H is at one of the extreme ends. Okay, maybe at the left end or maybe at the right end, we don't know. H may be at the left end or maybe at the right end, that we don't know. That we have to conclude. Okay. Number of persons left of F is same as number of persons between G and H. Left side of F should be equal to number of people between G and H. Left of F equal to G and H. Now left of F 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. So between G and H also will be 6 people. Now, if I take to the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may take the H here, but the problem is H should be at one of the end, left end or right end. So I cannot take to the left side of G. So I should take definitely to the right side of G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gaps. And here will be H. Now I can conclude that H will be at the right end. Okay. Next, 4 persons sit between A and E. A does not sit adjacent to B. If you take to the left side of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, A should come here, but A should not be adjacent to B. So it should be a right side of E, not to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps, B will be here. Now total number of people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and finally 19 people. Okay. Now let's answer the questions given below this. How many persons sit between E and H? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people between E and H. Choice 3. Next one. Who sits third to the right of A? First right, second right, or third right? C. Choice 1. Next. How many persons sit in the row? We already counted 19 people. Choice 2. I hope you are able to follow me. And if you see, in all these questions, whatever we are discussing, we are not picking up any clues randomly. We are going through the clues one by one. So similar kind of approach, kindly do it in the exam also. Okay, follow in the exam also. Now, I'll present you the next question on the screen. Next set. All right. Box arrangement. A box arrangement question. Even this is a PO prelims level. PO prelim level. Box arrangement. It is your puzzle number 5. Anyone? Vivek? Archana? Leah? Gautam? Anyone? It is slightly on the higher side, right? Purnasri, it is the order from top to bottom or bottom to top? Yes, Vivek, you are right. And Purnasri, you are also right. Yes, yes, top to bottom. I understood that. Uh, okay. Maybe Sandra Vadana, maybe typo error. Instead of F, actually we need I, which is after E. Otherwise, your arrangement is correct. Okay. We'll take up this information in the next slide and there we'll discuss. We have the box numbers 1 to 9 boxes from the clearly mentioned. Bottommost box is number 1 and immediately above that is number 2 and so on. It means bottom is 1, immediately above is 2 and above 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have given like this 9 boxes. We have to adjust now. Okay, we'll adjust. What is given first? Box E is placed in an odd number position. Okay. E should be at odd number position. Wherever E should be at odd number position. So odd number position means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Could be any place. E should be odd number place. Okay. Now what is next? A is placed 3 boxes above E, which is placed immediately above E. Okay. Let us understand this. A is placed 3 boxes above. 3 boxes above means how many gaps are required? 2 gaps are required. 2 gaps are required. And B is immediately above, which means we are talking about B. B is immediately above E. Immediately above E, B. B. Immediately above E is B. And also mentioned A is 3 boxes above box B. So 2 gaps are required. one gap, two gaps, and here will be A as of now. If this is the case, I definitely able to conclude E cannot be the ninth box, E cannot be the seventh box. Still, it could be 1, 3, 5. By placing it 1, by placing it third, by placing it fifth, it will satisfy the condition. Okay, only seventh place, ninth place are ruled out. Next, a G is placed below B. The G is placed below B means it cannot be immediately below because already immediately below we have E. So somewhere here we will get a G. If that is the case, it can never be 1 also. So there at least one box should be below E. It cannot be 1 as well. So 3 or 5. Okay. So E can be at 3 or E could be at 5. Let us take up the two cases. And also we mentioned, it is mentioned that G is placed below B, but not at the bottom. A G cannot be at the bottom. G cannot be 1. Okay. Let us take up the two possibilities. One is E at third place, E here, and B will be here. And in two gaps, we get A. And G cannot be at the bottom, but G should be below B, or G will be here. Case 1. Now let me take up the immediate next case, where E could be at the fifth place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E will be here, and B will be here. 1, 2 gaps, A will be here. And G cannot be here, but G could be one of these three places. G should be one of these three places. Next. What is next given? The boxes are placed between C and G. At least two boxes are placed above C. At least two are placed above C means a C cannot be here, a C cannot be here. Here C cannot be here. And between G and C, three boxes. G here, 1, 2, 3. C will be here definitely. And in this case, G cannot be here. But if we take the G here, 1, 2, 3, already we have B. So not possible. If we take the G here, 1, 2, 3, a C should come here, but C cannot be at the second. Second from the top. So G cannot be here. So the only place possible is G here. So 1, 2, 3, and C will be here. Still, both the cases are valid. And as I'll stick to my basics, I'll always work on possibilities simultaneously. I won't stick to the one possibility. That is the wrong approach. A D is placed above F. A D is placed above F. So somewhere a D should come above F. And is placed. And means it is referring to D. A D should be at even number position. A 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. A D should be above. Let me write the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. A D should be at even number place. It cannot be 2. It cannot be 4. It cannot be 6. So it has to be 8 here. A D will be here. And D is placed above F. F can come in one of these two places still. Now, let's come to this case. D should be above F. And D should be even number position. So D may come at even number place here, here, and here. Still, all the possibilities are there. Next, H is placed below F. Are we missing out any possibility? G is placed below B. Three boxes are placed between C and G. At least two boxes are placed above C. Okay. D is placed above F. Okay. Fine. H. H is placed below F. So H is also placed below F. If that is the case, D cannot be here because if D is here, F should be below that, and below F we should take the H, which is not possible. So D cannot be here. D cannot be at the second. Still D could be at the fourth or eighth. Okay. Next, more than two boxes are placed above I, which is placed above. F. Above I, more than two boxes are there. Above I, more than two boxes are there, which is placed above F. I is also placed above F. I is also placed above F. Okay. Now, uh, more than two boxes are placed above I, which is placed above F. H is placed below box F. It is not mentioned immediately below, but D should be at even number position. Okay. In this case, in this case, if I go to the first case, D is already fixed. Now, below F, we should take H as well. So the possibility is F will be here. And below F, I should take the H and I should take the I here. But the problem here is above I, there should be at least more than two boxes. It means a minimum three boxes. More than two means a minimum three boxes. So this case is invalid because I is at the top. Now let us come to this case. In this case, if I take the D here, suppose if I take the D here, below D, I should take the F. Below F, I should take the H. So D, F, H will come here and I will be here. Above I, only one box, which is not possible. So D cannot be at the fourth also. Now the only possibility is D will be at the eighth. D will be at the eighth. D is at the eighth. Now A, D, C, B, E, G is there. Now I should be above F and F should be above H. It is our final arrangement. I is above F, F is above H. It is our final arrangement. It is a tricky one, but I told you all five questions, all five sets which they may give you may not be easy. Okay? No. Let's answer the questions given below this. Which box is placed at the fifth position from the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. Choice 4. Which box is placed immediately below D? Immediately below D is a C. Choice 2. Next one. How many boxes are placed between C and H? Between C and H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes are there. More than 3. Choice 5. Which box is placed at the top? A. Choice or 1. Okay. Now move to the next set. Okay. We have one more. Four of the following five are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one that does not belong to the group. Odd man out question. Now A is at the ninth place. F is at the second place. H is at the first place. C is at the seventh place. E is at the fifth place. So what you can say? Except F, rest all are positioned at odd number places. Whereas F is at even numbered position. Okay? No. Next set. Try this. Ordering and sequencing question. Even this is a PO prelim level. A PO prelim level. Anyone? Anyone completed? Now onwards, I will wait for at least one person to complete and then I will take up. Vivek, Purnasri, Leah, Gautam. Yes, a new member has come to the limelight. Aarti. Your answer is correct, Aarti. And Vivek, your answer is also right. Okay. We'll discuss. We have given seven people A, B, C, D, E, F, G and comparing their weights. Each person is of a different weight. The following information is known about them. Oh, fine. What is the basic structure for this? Yes, Leah, your answer is also right. Here, what I do is, I will fix my order 1 to 7 such that 1 goes to the heaviest place, 1 goes to the heaviest, and 7th position will be the lightest. 7th position will be the lightest. Okay, let's see the clues. E is heavier than both D and A. E should come before D and A. But among the D and A, who is heavier, who is lighter, it is not given. Next, and lighter than at least 3 people, and means it is referring to E. E is lighter than at least 3 people means E cannot come at the first place, E cannot come at the second place, and E cannot come at the third place. And even E cannot be at the bottom 2 places as well. Because E should be heavier than D and A, at least 2 people. Okay. Now what is next given? F is heavier than A. Okay. F is heavier than A, and means it is referring to F. F is lighter than E. F is lighter than E is as good as E is heavier than F. Since all of them are different. Okay. E is heavier than F. Now observe carefully. Ultimately, after E, minimum we need 3 people. D, A, F. Okay. If that is the case, E cannot be at the 5th place as well. So E should be the 4th heaviest. E should be the 4th heaviest. Now, among the D, A, F, we know that F should come before A, and we don't know about the D. That we'll discuss later. Okay. As of now, E will be here. What is next? The number of people heavier than F is the same as a number of people who are lighter than B. Number of people heavier than F is equal to number of people lighter than B. And you know very clearly, F cannot be here because F should be heavier than A. So F should come at only these two places. F can come at only these two places. If it is the case, if F is here, or 4 people will be heavier than F, then 4 people should be lighter than B. If F is at the 6th place, 5 people will be heavier than F, 5 people will be lighter than B, or 5 people will be lighter than B. But we don't know as of now. Let's see. Now, what is next given? A C is heavier than G, or wherever it is, a C should come before G. Wherever it is, a C should come before G. But C and G should occupying only these 3 places because already we have these 3 places are occupied by D, F, A. Order is not known, but D, F, A. So C, G, and B should occupy these places only. C, G, B should occupy these places only. And when F is at the 5th place, earlier we discussed, B should be at the 3rd place. If F is at the 6th place, B should be at the 2nd place. It means B cannot be here. A logical view, B cannot be here, 1st place. And as C should heavier than G, G cannot be the 1st place. G cannot be the 1st place. So this place goes to definitely C. So C is fixed. Next, the number of people who are heavier than D is the same as lighter than a C. Heavier than D is equal to lighter than C. Now C is at 1. How many are lighter than C? 6. So heavier than D to be 6 means D should be at the 7th place. So D will be here. If D is here, we have a point F should come before A. So this position goes to F and this goes to A. And F is here and B definitely should come here. Now C remaining position goes to G. This is a final arrangement. How simple it is. Right? Now, what is the next is given? The weight of G is 64. So G's weight is 64 kg. Okay. Next, the weight of A is of the weight of G. So A is equal to G by 2. G is 64. 64 by 2, 32. The weight of A will be 32. This will be our final arrangement. So basing on this, we have to answer the questions. See, if you observe carefully here, this set was not difficult. But the questions given below this are time-taking questions. That is a specialty of ordering and sequencing. Now, let's see that question types. Right. Now, it is our final arrangement. What is given? If G plus F is equal to 105, G plus F is equal to 105, A plus C is equal to 131. Then weight, what is the sum of the weights of F plus C? Okay, G plus F. G is 64. Then F will be 105 minus 64, that is 41. And A is 32. A plus C is 131. So C will be 131 minus 32, that is 99. Right. Now the question is F plus C. 99 plus 41, that is 140. Choice 3. A bit of calculation. Next. What is the next question given? If C plus B is equal to 159. C plus B is equal to 159. Okay. C plus B is 159. And B plus A is equal to 92. Okay. The difference between the weights of F and D is 21. A difference means modulus. F and D is equal to 21. And the sum of the weights of all the 7 people is 374. Then what can be? They're asking for the possible or weight of E. Let's find out. Now here, B plus A is 92. We have A's information. A is 32 kgs. Then B will be 92 minus 32, that is 60. B is 60 for this question. And B is 60. C plus B is 159. It will be remaining 99. So C's weight will be 99. C's weight will be 99. And clearly mentioned difference between F and D is 21. Difference between F and D is 21. These two differences 21. And what is the possible weight of E they are asking? Okay. Now let's see, my dears. Our total weight is also given as how much? 374. Let's do the sum of this. 99 plus 64 plus 60 plus 32 as of now. Okay. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 9, 15. 9 plus 1, 10, 16, 6, 22 plus 3, 25. 255. So sum of the 4 people is 255. Then the remaining 3 people will be 374 minus 255. That will be 9, 1, 1, 119. Whose E plus F plus D, E plus F plus D is equal to 119. 119. Okay. Now F and D difference is 21. And we have to find out the weight of E. Let's observe the options. If the E is 33, if E is 33, F should be more than that, right? And it should be in integers, so it cannot be 33. Even it may not be in integers, nowhere it is mentioned. Okay, if it is 33, it should be somewhere between 33 to 32. Then F and D sum will be how much? F plus D will be how much? 119 minus 33. 119 minus 33. So 6, 8, 86. F plus D is 86. F minus D will be 21. So D and D will get cancelled. So 2F will be equal to 80 plus 20, 100 or 107. So F will be equal to 53.5. F will be equal to 53.5. Before that, is it mentioned integers? No. Okay. 53.5. F is 53.5. Think logically. And this is 33, which is contradicting. So it cannot be 33. Now, let us take 35. 35 also will give the similar kind of result. So it cannot be 35. Let's start with the highest number, 69. If it is 69, E is 69, subtract the 69 from this, then you will get F plus D is equal to 50. F plus D is equal to 50 and F minus D is equal to 21. So D cancelled. 2D is equal to, so 2F is equal to 50 plus 21. That is 71. If it is 71, 2F is 71, it is 35.5. Still, F is 35.5. F is 35.5. Okay. And if F is 35.5, a difference between F and D will be 21. It will be 14.5. 14.5. But there are no such options. The weight of, okay, it is matching. With 16 and it is matching perfectly. Now, let me check with the 58 as well. If I take the E58, if I take the E58, 58, 119 minus 58 is 61. So if E is 61, sorry, E is 58, F plus D will be 61, and F minus D is 21. D cancel, 2F will be equal to 82, and F is 41. Okay, F is 41. Okay, but when I take the 16 here, the problem is B is more than that, which is not possible. B should be more than E. 16 is not possible. So the only possible value is of 41. That goes with choice of 4. If this is 41, 41 is now E is 41. So F is 41 and we consider E as 58. So 41, 58 is greater than 41, 60 is greater than 55 and the difference is 21 and it is 20. All the numbers are perfectly matching. It is 58. Choice 4. A tricky question and lengthy question. You may skip this. Now, next question. How many people are heavier than F and lighter than G? Heavier than F and lighter than G are 2 people. A choice 2. Okay. Now here is the next question. Right. It is slightly higher level and of PO prelim. A slightly higher and PO prelim. While you are answering the question, start from any person and give me in the clockwise direction arrangement. I'll wait for only one person to answer. Anyone? 8 persons. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are sitting around a circular table, not necessarily in the same order. Among them, 5 are facing the center and the remaining are facing away from the center. So we have multiple directions facing inside and outside. So 5 are facing center, or 5 are facing away from the center. So 3 are facing away from the center. Purnasri, Leah, Aarti Chandra, Gautam, anyone? Vivek, Udit, Hardik, Madhu, Payal, Vanisha. Vivek, we have 8 people, right? You have sent me only 7 persons arrangement. Yes. Vivek, your answer is right. Arti, your answer is also right. Leah, your answer is also right. Uh, Even Leah, you also sent only 7 people arrangement. I think it may be typo error, but it's okay. You got the arrangement. That is fine for me. Okay. Let's see. We have given 8 people. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are sitting around a circular table, not necessarily in the same order. So the basic things that you have to know is when they are facing center, this is left side and this is right side. This is the one thing you have to know. If it is away from the center, this side will be left side and this side will be right side. That you should know. These are the two basic rules that you should know to answer these kind of questions. Okay. Now let us see. Okay. In advance, I have taken two arrangements. It is okay. Now, S sits second to the left of P. S sits second left of P. Who is? Who is means P is adjacent to R. S sits second left of P. But we do not know the direction of P. And I won't waste my time in reading the entire data. I will directly begin. One case, P is facing towards the center. One case, P is facing away from the center. And S sits second left of P. First left, second left. Or first left to the second left. Here S will come. S sits second left of P. And who is means P is adjacent to R. P is adjacent to R means one of these two places goes for R. One of these two places goes for R. Since we have one of these two places for R, it may lead to the another possibility, but I am not interested to take up that. We'll add some more points. Okay. Next, W sits immediate right of P and is not adjacent to V. W sits immediate right of P. So here is immediate right of P, W. And here immediate right of P, this side will be W. Immediate right of P is W. Earlier we have a point, one of these two places goes to R. Now this cannot be this place, it has to be here, R. And this place goes to R. Okay? Because R should sit adjacent to P. So far R, P, W, S are fixed and only we know the direction of P and that to assumption. Next, R sits thought to the right of V. R sits thought to the right of V. Okay. W is not adjacent to V. Anyway, W is not adjacent to V. W is not adjacent to V. And here we have a point R sits third right of V. A third right means it should be two gaps. It should be how many gaps? Two gaps. R 1 2 gaps of V is not possible here. So R 1 2 gaps of V. And R sits third right of V. In order to be R a third right of V, this should be right side. First right, a second right, and third right. So V must be facing towards the center. Now here, R 1 2 gaps and anyway it is not V. So R 1 2 gaps, this will be V. In order to be R, a third right of V, first right, a second right, and it should be third right. So V must be facing away from the center. V must be facing away from the center. Even this clue is also completely utilized. Only one person sit between Q and R. R one gap, already we have W. So R one gap, this should be goes to Q's position. R one gap W, so R one gap, and this position goes to Q. Okay. So far we fixed 6 people in both the cases, and both the cases are still valid. As of now, in each case, we have a direction of only 2 people, that is V and P. Okay. And we have a clear information that 5 are facing center, 3 are facing away from the center. We need to keep checking these as well. Next, the immediate neighbors of W are facing different directions, opposite directions. Opposite directions means immediate neighbors of W. These 2 people. Let me erase some data. Right. Immediate neighbors of W. These 2 people are facing opposite direction. P is facing center. Whoever comes here will face away from the center. Neighbors of P means W means these 2 places. P is away from the center, so this person will face towards the center. Okay. U does not sit opposite R. So this place cannot goes to U. The only place is U will be here. U does not sit opposite R, so U cannot be here. So this place goes to U. So in any case, U's direction is known. U facing center, U facing away from the center. And the only person we left is T. So T will come here and T will come here. Still both the cases are valid. Okay. Now, let us move further. Q and U face opposite directions. Q and U are facing opposite directions. Different directions, opposite directions, both are one and the same. And we know U is facing inside. So Q should face outside. So Q is facing outside. Now here U is facing inside. Sorry, U is facing outside. So Q should be facing inside. Q should be facing inside. Now, in this case, as of now, how many are facing away from the center? Look at second case. V is facing away from the center. Q is facing away from the center. P is facing away from the center. So rest all should face center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and U 5. 5 are facing towards the center. This case is fixed. But we have to check that whether it is consistent with the remaining data or not. In this case, as of now, only 1 is away from the center. Only 1 is away from the center. Okay, fine. 3 are facing center. R and W face the same direction. R and W are facing the same direction. R and W are facing the same direction here. Absolutely valid. And in this case, R and W are facing same direction. Still, it could be facing center or it could be away from the center. Because as of now, we have only 3 are facing center. 1 is facing away from the center. So still both R and W can be same. Next. The person who sits opposite R faces the opposite direction as R. Opposite R, opposite direction are R. R and T are opposite in this case. R is facing center, so T should face away from the center. But in this case, T is facing towards the center. So this case is invalid. Simple. Second case is invalid. Next. So R and T are facing different directions. Okay. S and Q face opposite directions. S and Q are facing opposite direction. Q is away from the center. So Q is facing towards the center. So S must be facing away from the center because S and Q are facing different directions. S, Q is center, S will be facing away from the center. Okay. Now, earlier we thought R and W are facing a same direction. Now, as of now here, how many are facing center? 3 are facing center. 2 are facing away from the center. Since R and W face the same direction, that cannot be away from the center because already 2 are away from the center. So it has to be facing towards the center. So R and W are facing towards the center. R is center and W is also facing towards the center. And then R who sits opposite or faces opposite direction of R. R is facing center, so T will face away from the center. Or this will be our final arrangement. Slightly tricky one, but doable set. And you may get this level in the exam as well, in PO prelims. Now, let's answer the questions. So who sits to the immediate right of T? Immediate right of T will be U. Choice 1. Who sits opposite Q? W. Choice 3. Okay. Next. Who sits third to the left of S? First left, second left, third left. W. Choice 4. Which is true? Which of the following statement is or true? All right. W faces away from the center. Is it true? No. W is facing towards the center. U sits immediate right of W. Yes. U sits immediate right of W. But we have option both 2 and 4. So let me check the 4 as well. R and T face the same direction. R is facing center. T is facing away from the center, not the same direction. So this is not valid. So this cannot be the option. So choice 2 is correct. Okay. Now let's move to the next set. Okay, one more question. Odd be note. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one that does not belong to that group. V facing center. W facing center. Q facing center. P facing center. U away from the center. So U is the odd be note. All are facing towards the center except U. Uh, Someone has raised the doubt. What is that? V and R facing inside. Yes, inside. Right. I'll present you the next question. Right. Try this question. We'll try to skip the questions. Don't worry. While going further, we'll try to skip the questions. Uh, Einstein, I'm not understood your query. In upper possibility, V and R inside. Yes, it is inside only, right? Uh, can you elaborate your doubt? Uh, Here it is not, we don't have complete data. Once go through this data and I will present you the next slide. Once go through the data and tell me if you're done with this, then I'll present you the data, complete data. 8 persons are there. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W live in a 4-story building. Each floor has 2 flats, a flat 1 and flat 2. On any floor, a flat 1 is to the west of flat 2. Ground floor is considered floor 1 immediately above floor 2 and so on. Okay. So the basic structure will be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors of flat 1 and flat 2. A basic structure will be like this. Okay. Fine. I'll present you the data. Right. Here is the data. Try the set. If you're typing your answer, type from the 4 to 1 floors, west to east. I can understand. Vivek, Purnasri, Leah, Srija, Archana, anyone? You are right, Vivek. Okay. Uh, Let us discuss. I will not be able to give more time to you people. I'm sorry for that. Uh, Srija, yes, your answer is also right, Srija. Okay. Now, what is given? We lives in a flat. We lives in a flat that is immediately below the flat in which Q lives. Okay. We lives in a flat immediately below the flat in which Q lives. So these two should come consecutively. These two should come consecutively, wherever it is. Okay. Next, neither T nor V lives on floor 2. So here T will not come, V will not come. Neither T nor V lives on floor 2. One floor is there between the floors on which Q and T live. One floor is there between the floors on which Q and T live. They might be living in same numbered flats or maybe different number flats, but there should be a one floor between Q and T. It need not be immediately below. Okay, it is not to be below. It could be a different flats as well. Okay, just a floor should be below. Next, a P lives in a flat that is to the east of the flat in which T lives. Wherever T lives, to the east of the T, who will lives? P lives in a flat that is to the east of the flat in which T lives. Okay. And one floor is there between the floors on which Q and T live. Okay. What is next? R and U live in different. Okay. Before going further, let us try to incorporate this information first. Okay. Now, T in flat number 1, P will be in flat number 2. P lives in a flat that is to the east of the flat in which T lives. Okay. And V lives in a flat that is immediately below the flat in which Q lives. Okay. Let us try to incorporate this information. Now, if we take a T here and P here, because T cannot be here, T cannot be here. If we take TP here, Q will come here. It is the one possibility. Okay. Now, what is the another possibility? If you take the TP here, Q should come here, but it is not valid because immediately below Q, we should be trying to fix a V. So, which is not valid. So, it cannot be TP. Okay. Let me rule out this case. So, T cannot be here, P cannot be here on floor 2. And also, you know the point, T cannot be on the second floor as well. So, we have to check the bottom. TP, then Q should come here on third floor. If Q is on the third floor, we should be on the second floor. And here Q is on the second floor, we should be on the first floor. We should be on the first floor. Okay. And we have a point. We should not be on the second floor. Even this case is also ruled out. That case is also ruled out. So we don't have any other alternate now. So we have to begin with a TP here only. If it is TP, again we have the possibility that QV may be here. And what is the other case? They might be living in flat 2 as well. They might be living in flat 2 as well. So TP here and Q here, V here. Okay. So we are able to fix entire information, whatever we have as of now. Now what is next given? R and U live in different numbered flats. R and U live in different numbered flats. So if one is flat 1, other will be flat 2. So in flat 2s, we have only one vacant here, so RRU. Here also in flat 1s, we have only one vacant, so that will be RRU. And they might definitely be living in different number of flats. Okay. What is next we have? W lives above the floor on which R lives and does not live on floor 3. W lives above the floor on which R lives. If that is the case, this cannot be R. It has to be U. Because above R, already we have TP. We cannot adjust. So this cannot be R, it has to be U. And above R, a W to be there. A W should not be on third floor. So W cannot be here. And W cannot be here. But W should come above R. So the only possibility is W here or here. And W here or here. And here will be S remaining. And S will be here. Now what is the last clue? S does not live immediately below the flat in which T lives. But in this case, S is living immediately below the flat in which S lives. So second case is invalid and first case is valid. And when you're solving the puzzles also, you should not be in a hurry. You should be keep calm and stick to the basics and follow the approach. And when I reach the last clue, I got the final arrangement. That's it. Now let's answer the questions. Now, who lives immediately below the flat in which P lives? Immediately below the flat in which P means S. Or who lives in flat 1 of floor 3? Or flat 1 of floor 3 is U. Choice 2. Next. In which flat and on which floor does W live? Flat 2, floor 2. Choice 3. Who lives on floor 4? TP. Choice 1. Right. Now try this set. This question comes under a clerical prelim level. A clerk prelim level. Now I can say you 99% confidently what are all the sets that we are discussing. Only those sets will get in the prelims exam of RRB, PO or clerk. I can say you that confidently. Even after the exam, you may share your information, your opinion with me. Now, try this set. Once, if you say that you have completed with reading the data, I'll present you the clues. What is your question, Rabi? How many persons sit between P to V? Okay, I'll take up that at the end. Uh, Done with this data? Type your message. If you're done with the reading the data, I'll present you the clues. Type your message quickly. We have 8 people, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, and they're working in the organization as a chairman, director, ED, RM, GM, DGM, AO, and clerk. Not necessarily in the same order. The given designations are in the same order, but the given designations are in the same order. The designations are in the same order from the senior most cadre to the junior most cadre. A chairman is the senior most, a clerk is the junior most. Okay. Now I'm presenting you the clues. All right. Try this. This question comes under scheduling based and designations based question. We can see all wide varieties of questions in this session. Now, designation based structure will be like this. First, you have to fix the designations in the same order, such that a chairman is the senior most, a clerk is the junior most. And now you try to adjust the people. Give the order from the chairman to clerk. When you are answering, give your order from chairman to clerk. Anyone completed? If completed, give me the order of the persons. Uh, Horizontally is a good one. Ravi. The comparison will be a little bit easy. Simple. A chairman is senior to director, and you are very comfortable with the greater than less than symbols. So it is easy to compare like this. Provide me your arrangement, Panda, Rabi Panda. Vivek, is it done? Arti, Purnasri, Archana, and we have Hardik, Vanisha, Madhu. Have you done? If done, please provide me your arrangement. I will wait for at least 1% to complete correctly. Yes, Vivek, your arrangement is right. Let me discuss. Let me start discussing. We have given either K or Q is an AO. Either K or Q is an AO. So here we will come a K or Q as of now. A K or Q. Only for this, I won't be taking up a second possibility. If something is related to this, I will definitely take up. Okay. What is next? P is either director or GM. Okay. If you start taking it again, it is taking another possibility. So better we'll start taking the possibility. P is either director or GM. So one case P here, one case P here, and K or Q. Still it is there. K or Q. Right. Neither N is neither ED nor clerk. In any case, N will not be here. N will not be here, and N is not a clerk. N is not a clerk. Next, the number of persons senior to N is same as number of persons junior to O. A number of persons senior to N is number of persons junior to O. With this clue, you cannot conclude that whether N is senior to O or N is junior to O. But immediately we have given O is senior to N. Here you can conclude O should come before N, but number of people before N should be equal to number of people after O. Okay. Next, what is given? L is junior to M. L is a junior to M. So M should come before L in the arrangement. Next, Q is a junior to J. Is say as good as J is senior to Q. And Q is also senior to L. Q is also senior to L. And earlier we have the information L is junior to M. So it's same as M is senior to L. This information. So before L, as of now, minimum 3 people should come M, J, Q. If that is the case, L cannot be the first 3 places. In any case, L cannot be the first 3 places. Okay. Now, what is next? Q is senior to M. Q is senior to M. Okay. It means before L, minimum 4 people should come. Okay. Anyway, we have that information. But when you club these two, what you get? J should come before Q. Q should come before M. M should come before L. M should come before L. Next. And means it is referring to Q. Q is neither director nor RM. Q is neither director, okay, nor RM. So Q cannot be here and Q cannot be here. Anyway, here already we have P. Next. So we have to definitely begin with this point. So we're not left with any other alternative. So definitely we have to begin with this. Before N should be same as after O, and O should come before N. Let us check the every case. If I take the O here, I should take the N at the last, which is not valid. And if already this position goes to P, I'm talking about the first case. I'm talking about the first case. And if I take the O here, N will come here. This is the one case valid. And also you may take O and N here. Okay. Let us verify the one case first. Okay. And in this case, if I take the O here, N will come here, which is not valid. Okay. For this first case, case 1, let me extend the subcase, case 2. P here, O and N will come here, this possibility, and K or Q. So here it is finally leading to 3 possibilities as of now. Let me talk about the case 3, a bit middle one. If this place is O, last to be N, which is not possible. If this is O, this is already Q or Q, not possible. If this is O, N is valid here and is already P. So these are the possibilities we have as of now. Still KRQ, KRQ, KRQ. P, O, N. Now we have the JQML, which to be adjusted. JQML. So after Q, minimum two people should come. Q cannot be here in any case. So it will be only Q. It will be only K. Now try to adjust JQML. J here, Q here, M here, L here. But Q cannot be RM. So this case is ruled out. Now adjust this. J, Q, M, L. Problem here is a Q. A Q cannot be director as well. So case 2 is also ruled out. Now a J, Q, M, L. Not violating anything. Case 3 is valid. Okay. Okay. Now let's answer the questions. Who is DGM? Who is DGM? M. What is the designation of O? RM. Choice 2. Next. How many persons are senior to Q? Two people. Choice 3. Which of the following statements is true? One person is junior to K? Yes, it is true. But there is an option more than one of the above. So I need to check definitely others. J is working as a chairman? Yes. So it is directly my answer is more than one of the above. Okay. Now next set. It is PO prelim level. PO prelim level. 9 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I attended interviews in different months, Jan, Feb, March, May, June, August, September, October, November in the same year, but not necessarily in the same order. Only one person attend interview in each month. The following information known about them. Now here we have to fix the months. Here we have to fix the months. So once, okay, now I present you the data. Right. Now try this set. I already told you it is slightly higher level, PO prelims level. Rabi Banda is sent a query on this puzzle is always confusion senior junior but not horizontal. It is easy. Because if you compare this topic with inequalities, there we take greater than less than symbols, right? Using that concept, if you apply here, it will be easy. Try in that way. And in the next week, upcoming weeks, we have inequalities live session. Shortcuts. How to do it quickly, 5 questions in less than 2 minutes. After attending that session, compare with this, you will find easy. B attended interview in the month which has 30 days. Okay, I said you order is fixed. This is order fixed order. January month will consist of 31 days. Fifth, 28 or 29. March 31. May 31. June 30. August 31. September 30. October 31. November 30 days. Anyone completed? Anyone? Vivek, Arti, Rabi Panda, Leah, Purnasri. Anyone completed? So this time I will take the chance to explain. Right. What is given? A B attended interview in the month which has 30 days but did not attend in November. So B attended in the month which having 30 days but not in November implies that B might be attended in September, B might be attended in June. Right, Srija, your answer is right. Okay. So we have two possible cases. Let me take the two cases immediately. Uh, B might be in June, B might be in September. Okay. Now, what is given next? Three persons attended the interview between B and H. G attended the interview before H did. So G attended interview before H. And three people between B and H. One, two, three. H cannot be taken here because G should attend before H. One, two, three, H. Perfectly okay. Next. One, two, three, H. So one of these two cases will be valid. Okay. Now let's see. Next clue. Still both the cases are valid. And G should come before H. In this case, G will be in one of these two places. In this case, it could be anywhere. F and I attended the interview after H attended. After H, we have F and I. It means H should be before F and I. But between F and I, who will attend first? That we don't know. Okay. If that is the case, a case 1 is invalid because after H, we should place F and I. Okay. No, case 1 is invalid. Now, case 2. D and G attended the interviews in the month which having fewer than 31 days. Who? D and G, both. In the month which having less than 31. Less than 31 could be 30, or 28 or 29. Right. Now, D and G both. If you observe here, case 2, definitely G cannot be at the last place. Right. Already this month we have B. Okay. Now, where D and G should come? G should be one of these two places. So, G in the month which having less than 31 days. So, G should be in the month of February. G here, H here. Now, where D will come? Either in June or in November as of now. As of now. Okay. Let's move further. E attended the interview immediately after I. After I, immediately we have to place the E. Okay, these two should be two consecutive places. The number of persons attended the interview after F is same as the number of persons that attended before A. That before A. So before A is equal to after F. But among these two, who attended first, that information we don't know. Okay, that information we don't know as of now. Right. But after H, F and I should come. Immediately after I, E should come. Right. And before A is same as after F. So let me check the each and every possible case for that. Okay. And what is the next information? At least three persons attended the interview between A and G. So A cannot be here, A cannot be here, and A cannot be here. A minimum three people attended between A and G. Okay. If suppose if it is a A, if it is a A, before A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after F, in order to be 5 means F should be here. And this case is absolutely valid. This case is absolutely valid. And nothing wrong with this case. Okay. And then these two places goes to I and E. These two places goes to I and E. And here D will come and it is a final arrangement. Perfectly matching. But we cannot conclude that it is the only possibility. We have to check the every possibility. Okay. Let me erase this. Anyway, this case is valid. But let me erase this. I need to verify other cases as well. Okay. Now, if I take the earlier we taken the A here. Now, if I take the A here, already we have G here, which I cannot take. So A cannot be here. If I take the A here, I should take F here. But F should come after H. So even it is not valid. So the only possible case is A here, and this will be F. And H and I and E should come consecutively. So E, I, E. And this one earlier we thought of one of these two places goes for D. So this is D. And the remaining person will come here. Who is the remaining person? A, B, C. C will be here. It is our final arrangement. Okay. Now let's see the questions. Who attended interview in June? D. How many persons attended interview between G and H? None. Choice 1. In which month did E attended the interview? November. Choice 2. Who attended interview immediately after H? F. Choice 4. Odd me note. C in the month which having 31 days. I in the month which having 31 days. G in the month which having 28 or 29 days. H in the month which having 31 days. A in the month which having 31 days. Everyone attended the interview in the month which having 31 days except G. So choice 5 is the odd minute. Okay. Now the next set is here. Right. Square arrangement. It is, you may say it as a clerical prelim level. This you can say it as clerical prelim level. Now try this. 8 persons K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, and R are sitting around a square table such that 4 persons are sitting at the corners of the table facing towards the center, and the other remaining 4 persons are sitting in the middle of the sides of the table facing away from the center. The following information is known about them. Okay, here is the basic structure. Persons sitting at the corners are facing towards the center, and the remaining persons are facing middle of the center. So start from a place and give me the clockwise arrangement. We have a few more important sets. We are going to discuss around 18 sets. Anyone completed? 8 persons KLMNO PQ are sitting around a square table, 4 at the center or 4 at the corners. So no one is answering. I think this time I need to take a chance because this question is won't take that much time. Okay. I hope you have struck with some points. Let me discuss. N sits to the immediate left of P. Who faces towards the center? It means P is facing towards the center. So P here and N sits immediate left of P. N will be here. Okay. P is an immediate neighbor of K. So K will be here. Neighbor means adjacent. Only two persons sit between N and R. Only two persons sit between N and R. Only two persons sit between N and R. Okay. N, 1, 2 gaps, R may be here. 1, 2 gaps, R may be here. So we have two cases. Let me take up the two cases. N, P, K. One case R here. One case R here. Two persons between N and R. L sits second to the left of M. L sits second to the left of M, or both are new to the arrangement. So I won't be taking up. Next, R sits adjacent to neither M nor O. R is not adjacent to M. R is not adjacent to O. R is not adjacent to M. R is not adjacent to O. But now we'll have with only one clue. L sits second left of M. So there should be one gap between L and M. L sits second left of M. So let me check the every possible case of M. Okay. In this case, if I take the M here, second left of M is already R is there. So M is not here. And M is already not here. If I take the M here, second left, first left, second left, I should take the O. But O cannot be here. It means M cannot be here. Now, if I take the M here, second left, first left, second left, we have already R. So M cannot be here. It means M cannot be adjusted anywhere in the case 1. So case 1 is ruled out. Now let's talk about the case 2. So N, P, Q are already arranged. Let us check with the every possible case of M. If I take the M here, second left already N is there. So M cannot be here. Okay. If I take the M here, second left we have already R. So M cannot be here. So the only place is M here. Second left. First left, second left is L. L. Sorry, small correction. I'm extremely sorry. In the previous case also, before this elimination, we are talking about the L, right? I'm extremely sorry for that. We are talking about the L. If I take the M here, a second left of M is L. It is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. So M here, L here, and R here, K here, P here, O here. Okay. Now in this case also, second left of M is L, and this is not O, so this will be O. Okay. But R does not sit adjacent to M. Basing on that, this is ruled out. Okay. Now, OL, who is the only person remaining? K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So P, Q will be here. This is our final arrangement. Q, R, K, P, N, M, O, L. This is our final arrangement. Now let us answer the questions. What is the position of P with respect to O? A position of P with respect to O. So O is here. So first left, a second left, a third left. Third to the left. Choice one. Odd man out question. N is facing away from the center. A Q is facing away from the center. L is facing towards the center. O is facing away from the center. A K is facing away from the center. So choice three is the odd man out. Except L, rest all are facing towards the center. Also away from the center. Next. How many persons sit between L and R when counted to the right of L? A count right of L. First right, a second right, a three, one, two, three, four, five. Five people between L and R. Choice two. Which is definitely true. N and Q sit at the corners? No. N sits opposite L? No. O sits immediate right of M? Actually, O sits immediate left of M? No. Q and R adjacent to each other? Yes. Choice 4. Okay. Next. This is PO prelims level. A PO prelim level. Months and dates based. Months and dates based question. 6 persons UVWXYZ visited exactly one city, Pune and Kolkata. Only two cities, Pune, Kolkata. Each one of these visited one of the two dates, 6th and 17th. In one among the three dates, 3 months, May, October, November. Not necessarily in the same order. No two persons visit the same city in the same month. So in the 1 month, if one on one date, if one is visited Pune, other will visit Kolkata. The following information is known about them. Okay, let me present you the next data, and this is the basic structure for that. So months as well as dates you need to fix. This you have to fix and you need to adjust. Now we have only two cities of Pune and Kolkata, and clearly mentioned that on a date in this month of May, if one of them visited Pune, other will visit Kolkata. One straight. Anyone? Okay. Uh, I'll start discussing. W visited Pune in the month which has even number of days. So W should be in the month which having even number of days means it should be November. Or maybe 6th November or maybe 7th November. Okay. Maybe 6th November or 7th November. And also in the previous slide, no two persons visit the same city in the same month. 6th and 17th in one of the 3 months. Only two cities, Pune and Kolkata. Okay, right. So W should be either 6 or 17th. So let me take up the second possibility as well as 17th. Next, three persons visited between one of the persons who visited Kolkata and Z. Basically, how many people will visit Kolkata? Three people. And how many people visit Pune? Three people. Because we have total 6 people only. In any month, on 6th, if they visit one city, on 17th, they will visit the other city. The similar rule for October as well as November. So overall, you get three persons will visit Pune and three persons will visit Kolkata. Overall. Okay. No, W. And it is given three people between Z and one of the person who visited Kolkata. This doesn't mean that Z does not visit Kolkata. Z may also visit Kolkata. That we don't know. So Z or Kolkata. This we have to fix. That will fix. And what is also given? Z who did not visit Kolkata. Now it is mentioned. Z did not visit Kolkata. So Z must be visiting Pune. Z must be visiting Pune. Okay. Next, what is given? We visited immediately after one of the person who visited Kolkata. Uh, Immediately after one of the person who visited Kolkata, we should fix the V. These two should come consecutively. Next, we also given X visited immediately after you. X visited immediately after you. X visited immediately after you. These two should come consecutively. Next, you and X visited different cities and in the months that have different number of days. You and X visited different cities and in different months that have different number of days. Uh, Observe carefully. Different months, different months, different cities, different months, different cities, and also a different number of days months, different number of days. That you can conclude that they must visit in October and November, and also in the different months. So the only possibility is case 2 is ruled out. These two should be that months because they should visit consecutively. X visited immediately after you. There won't be any gaps. So I can conclude that here U will come and here X will come. That you can conclude. All right. And now, but we don't know about the places as of now. Okay. And we have the information that three persons visited between Z, Pune and Kolkata. Where can we adjust that? That we have to check. Okay. And immediately after Kolkata, one of the person who visited Kolkata, we should also take the V. And they're also visiting different cities. These people are also visiting different cities. This is Pune or Kolkata, and this is Kolkata or Pune. Okay. So it is leading to the two cases. Let me take the two cases. Let me erase this. No. Let me consider this case. It is Pune and here it is Kolkata. UXW. And here we have Kolkata and here we have Pune as of now. So if this is Pune, this should be Kolkata. And if this is Pune, this should be Kolkata. And it is Kolkata. Sorry, it is Kolkata. So this should be Pune. I'm extremely sorry. This is Pune. Next, in this October, on 17th, we have Kolkata. So this person should must visit Pune. And here we have Pune. So this person must visit Kolkata as of now. This is what we have. And let us try to adjust the Z Pune. Okay. Uh, if I take the Z here, let me take every case. If I take the Z here, Z three gaps Kolkata I should take, I cannot take. So Z cannot be here. If I take Z Pune here, Z Pune here, one, two, three gaps I should take Kolkata is absolutely matching. Okay. If I take the Z Pune here, one, two, three, we have Pune. So this cannot be the case. This is a valid case. Z Pune. But the problem with this case is if I take the Kolkata here, because on May 17th, this person visited Pune. So this person must be visiting Kolkata. If I take this Kolkata, immediately after one of the Kolkata, we should fix the V. But we have already Z here. After this person Kolkata, we have X here. After this person Kolkata who visited, we don't have any person. So this case is ruled out. Now let us again talk about the Z Pune. If I take Z Pune here, one, two, three gaps, I should take Kolkata here, but already we have Pune here. So this cannot be Z Pune. So the only case is Z here, and this will be Pune. One, two, three gaps, and here is a Kolkata. Now this is a person who visited Kolkata, and immediately after this Kolkata person, you visited. Immediately after this Kolkata person, W visited. So this should be the person whom we are talking about. Immediately after this person, we must visit. So we will be here. Now we left with the only one person. That person will be Y. So Z Pune, Y Kolkata, V Kolkata, and U Pune, X Kolkata, W Pune. It is our final arrangement. Okay. Now let us go through the questions. On which day did Y visit the city? Y visit the city on May 17th. 17th May choice for which is combination is false. Or V Kolkata is true. It is true. X Kolkata is also true. It is Kolkata spelling mistake. U Pune. Small correction is required, I think. V Kolkata, U Pune. This is U. I'm extremely sorry. Correction error. U Pune. Uh, this is also true. Y Kolkata is true. Z Kolkata is false. Next. On which date and to which city Z visit? It is already we discussed EU. Z 6th May Pune. 6th May Pune. Choice 2. How many people visited before X and after Z? Before X and after Z, we have 3 people. Choice 3. Right. Next one. Which is not true. Z visited Pune immediately before Y. Yes, it is true. But we are looking for not true. We visited a city in the month which has odd number of days. This is you. Yes, we visited in the month which having odd number of days. It is also true. X visited Pune in October. X visited Kolkata. This is false. So choice 3. And there is no such option more than one of the above. So no need to take up. Now, let's move to the next set. This one is clerical prelim level. A clerk prelim level. So I may be giving maximum 1 minute time to you. A maximum 1 minute time, not more than that. Give me the order from the top to bottom. Topmost floor to the bottommost floor. The same question in the PO prelims, they give you more number of people, 9 or 10. What is the basic structure for this? This is the basic structure. Yes, Suraj, your answer is right. Then we'll start discussing it. Now, what we have? 7 floors are there, P to V, who lives on a 7-story building. Ground floor is considered the first floor, and immediately above the second floor, and so on. Now, what is the first clue? R lives 3 floors above the floor on which V lives. Wherever is the R, 3 floors above means 2 gaps. 2 gaps, and V will be there. And clearly mentioned that V lives on odd number floor. What are the odd number floors possible? 1, 3, 5, 7. Definitely, it cannot be 5, 7. V, because if I take the V here, 2 gaps, I should take the R also, which is not possible. So V cannot be 5, 7. So we have 2 cases to deal with. Okay, let me take both the cases of V1 or V3. Now 1, 2 gaps R, 1, 2 gaps R. So these are the 2 cases as of now. Now there is only 1 floor between Q and U. U lives above Q. U lives above Q, and there is only 1 floor between them. Neither S nor U lives on the topmost floor. So this cannot be S, this cannot be U. S and U cannot be here. Now let us try to adjust the QU. Sorry, U lives above the floor on which Q lives. Sorry, U and Q. So if I take the U here, 1 gap Q not possible. U here, 1 gap Q is possible. U here, 1 gap Q is not possible. U here and below we cannot go. So the only possibility is U here and Q here. In this case, if I take the U here, 1 gap V not possible. U here, 1 gap Q is possible. And U here, below 1 gap and U cannot take. So it is not possible. So U, V, Q, R. Still both the cases are valid. Okay. But S should not be on the 7th floor. T lives on even numbered floor. What is the even numbered floor we left with? 2, 4, 6 already fixed. So it cannot be this case. Second case is ruled out. So T on even numbered floor might be 2nd floor or 6th floor, but not adjacent to the floor on which P lives. You need to think logically here. If I take the T here, for example, this is not S, so this will be S, so this will be P. Then T will be adjacent to P, which is invalid. So T cannot be 6. So P cannot be here, S cannot be here. So T has to be 2nd. If T is 2nd floor, since S cannot be 7th floor, S has to be 6th floor, then P has to be 7th floor. So P, S, U, R, Q, T, V is your arrangement. First case. Okay. Let's answer the questions given below this. On which floor does P live? 7th floor. Or who lives on the first floor? Or V. Who lives exactly between the floors on which S and T live? Between S and T, we have exactly R is there. So R, choice 5. Next. Or who lives on the floor 3 floors above the floor on which R lives. 1, 2, 3. We have P. Choice 1. Next, 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one who does not belong to that group. Okay. PU. Exactly 1 gap. And P is above U. V are 2 gaps. S and R 1 gap. Q and V 1 gap. R and T 1 gap. So choice 2 is odd minute. Okay. Now see the next set. Even it is also clerical prelim level. The same question in the PO prelim, they will give you with 6 or 7 people in each row. Here we have only 5 people in each row. You might be given 6 or 7 people in each row. Okay, try 10 persons sit in 2 rows containing 5 persons in each row in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent persons. L, M, and O, P sit in row 1 who are facing south. 5 persons A, B, C, D sit in row 2 who are facing north. Each person in row 1 faces exactly 1 person in row 2. This is a basic structure for that. So this row of people are facing south and this row of people are facing north. So this is basically row 1. This is basically row 2. L, M, N, O, P are in row 1. A, B, C, D are in row 2. This is basic structure. Now with the help of the clues, you need to fix the arrangement. So like this, for every set, you will be having some ideal structure. So in this session, I am also giving the ideal structure and also I am giving the approach to solve the puzzles. By following the similar approach, definitely you will get success in your exam. And kindly share your opinions after exam as well. Anyone completed? Right, Suraj, your answer is right. Let us discuss. In advance, I am taking the 2 cases. Okay. Uh, what is the first clue is given? B sits second to the right of the person who faces O. B sits second right. Let me take here. B is a second right, first right and second right of the person who faces O. It means this person is facing O. So as of now, we have a 3 people arrangement. We have 3 people arrangement as of now. Now, B sits left side of E. It is not mentioned immediate left or second left or third left, but mentioned B sits left side of E. So B is left side of E. So how many cases it leads to? 2 cases. Now let me write down cases. One case, B will be here and O will be here as it is adjustment. B will be here, O will be here. And one of these two places goes to E. And here this place definitely goes to E. So we have to work on these two cases simultaneously. Now P sits second to the left of N. So wherever P comes, P will be, okay. Wherever P comes, P will be second left of N. Since N is facing south, first left, second left. Okay. Next, neither P nor N sit opposite either B or E. The meaning of this statement is P does not sit opposite B, P does not sit opposite E. N does not sit opposite B, N does not sit opposite E. So basically B here, so this should not be Pn. B here, P cannot be here, N cannot be here, P cannot be here, N cannot be here. Okay. So this is what they are trying to say. In this case, definitely P will be here, N will be here. This is the only possible adjustment because N of one gap P. Now let us talk about this case. The only possible adjustment is N will be here and P will be here because it is neither P nor N. Since it is P, P cannot be opposite to E, or this position goes to E. Still both the cases are valid. Fine. What is the next is given? A does not sit opposite P, so this is not A. This is not A. Next. But sits to the right of C. But A should definitely sit right side of C. So the only A sit right side of C. They did not mention immediate right, but we have the only scope A right side of C. This is the only place because it cannot be A. Here also, A sits right side of C. Now the only person we left is D. D should sit opposite P. Even in this case, D should sit opposite P. L sits adjacent to neither N nor M. So L is not adjacent to N. So L will be here, remaining will be M. What is next? L does not sit adjacent to neither N nor M. So basically L and M are also not adjacent. So these two places actually goes for LM, ML. So then they are becoming adjacent. So this case is invalid. So case 2 is ruled out and case 1 is valid. Right. Now let's answer the questions. How many persons are sitting between A and D? Or one person. Choice 4. Who sits second to the right of L? Or first right, second right, M. Choice 2. Based on the information in a certain way, N is related to B. How N is related to B? Just look at the arrangement. They are like this. P is related to E. They are also similar manner. Now, M is related to whom? M is related to a D. Similar manner. Choice 5. Who is sitting opposite B? M. Choice 2. Right. Odd me note. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the odd me note. L at the corner, at the end. O is also at the end. C is also at the end. E is also at the end. So L, O, C are sitting at the extremes except D. So D is the odd me note. Choice 4. Okay. Right. Now, let me present you the next set. Right. A circular table. It is a clerical prelim level. If they want to increase the level of difficulty to the PO prelim, the number of persons they may give you more and they may tighten the clues also. They may give negative information more. This clerical prelim level. Try it once and give me your arrangement in the clockwise direction. We have 7 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, V are sitting around a circular table facing the center, not necessarily in the same order. I think you might be knowing this. When you are trying to place the persons in the circular arrangement, we'll be taking distance between the adjacent persons should be equal like this. And then you should start fixing the persons without violating the given conditions. And also you may be knowing the point that when we have given odd number of people, there won't be any such kind of clues like opposite, P sits opposite Q. That is not possible. That kind of situations are possible only when there are even number of people in the arrangement. When you have odd number of people, that kind of arrangement is not valid. Yes, Purnasri, your arrangement is correct. And Pragadish, your arrangement is also correct. Now, quickly tell me how much time you took to answer this. Yes, Suraj, your answer is also right. So definitely, I hope you understood that in the exam, in the given stipulated time of 25 minutes, you will be 100%, you will be able to do all the 40 questions without any doubt. Yes, Akila, your answer is right. Arti Chandra, your answer is also right. All right. So let me discuss this. S sits adjacent to the person who sits second right of Q. So there is a some person who is second right of Q, that is first right or second right. To this person, whoever it is, adjacent person will be S. So S might come in one of these two places. S might come in one of these two places. Okay. Now what is next given? T sits third left of Q. Or first left, a second left, a third left. Here who will come? A T will come. A T sits third left of Q. Right. Next. Only one person sit between U and R. Only one person sit between U and R when counted to the left of U. When counted to the left of U. When counted to the left of U. Between R, only one gap. Here if I start take U, one gap already T is there. U here R is possible. Okay. And but taking these two places for U and R is not possible because one of these places should goes to S. The only place is U here. Second left is R. And as since one of these two places goes to R, S, this will be S position. And what is given? P sits adjacent to neither S nor U. So P cannot be here and not adjacent to U as well. P. I think we missed the one case. Okay. All. So P cannot be here. So this case is invalid. Now, S sits adjacent to the person who sits second right of Q. Uh, Q here, second right, this person, and one of these two places goes to S. Okay. Earlier we have taken S in this place. Let me take now S here. So S is here. Now again, T sits third left of Q. So T will be here. And when counted between U and R, only one person will be there. So U will be here and left will be R. Only 1% between U and R when counted to the left of U. Now P sits adjacent to neither S nor U. Now the P cannot be here, so P will be here. And remaining person is uh, P, Q, R, S, T, U, O, V. V will be here. These are final arrangement. Okay. Now let's answer the question. Which of the following is the position of V or with respect to T? Or V position with respect to T? First left, second left. Who is sitting adjacent to P and second right of V? Adjacent to P is R or T and second right of V is a T only. So common person is T. Next. How many percentage between S and R when counted to the left of S? S and R when counted to the left of S. 1, 2, 3. Choice 2. Odd me note again. ST. S is immediate left of T. RQ. R is immediate left of Q. PR. P is immediate left of R. UQ. U is immediate right side of Q. Okay. As of now, this is a different one. Okay. TP. T is immediate left of P. So choice 4 is the odd minute. Okay. Now try the next set. Next question. In which of the following pairs is the second person is second to the left of the first person? Second person is R. First person is U. Second left. R is second left of U. Yes, R is second left of U. Perfectly. First option. Choice 1. Okay. Last set. Next set. Right. Answer this one. This model comes under one after the other. One after the other, this model is similar to ordering and sequencing question. So don't get confused when they give 7 persons buying different items one after the other. This person buys before this person. Don't worry about that. It is simple one after the other model. Just take up the one after the other. It means ordering and sequencing 1 to 7 order that you can fix. Anyone completed? Yes, Suraj, your answer is right. And Purnas, your answer is also right. And it is clearly a clerical prelims level. A clerk prelims level. It is clearly a clerical prelims level. And now what is given? Seven persons are buying the items one after the other. Only one person buys fruits between O and M. So O or M, or one gap, M or O. O might be purchasing before M, or M might be purchasing before O. Okay, let us take the both the cases. O, one gap, M, M, one gap, O. Okay. Next, N buys fruits immediately before O. N buys fruits immediately before O. N buys fruits immediately before O. N is buying fruits immediately before O. And next, two persons buy fruits between O and P. If I take before O, two gaps and P, it is perfectly matching. Nothing wrong in that. Two persons buy fruits between O and P. Or it could also be possible that it may be after. But it is mentioned clearly O buys after P. So O is buying after P. So O is buying after P. Still both the cases are valid. Next, Q buys immediately before P. So Q buys immediately before P. Q buys immediately before P. Q buys immediately before P. Next, more than three persons between Q and R. More than three persons between Q and R. If I go to left side, we don't have three people because we have only seven persons. And if you could take this side, already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people already there. More than three people between Q and R means it should be minimum four. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be R. This is the only possibility. But in this case, still possible. Next, only three persons buy between P and S. Definitely before P, you cannot take three people because it goes more than seven people. So here it will be S. Now here 1, 2, 3, already we have R here. So this case is invalid. Now more than three people sit between by between Q and R. You cannot take before, so it should be after. But already we have six people arrangement. So the seventh arrangement should goes to R. That's it. It is our arrangement. If they want to give this question in the PO prelims, they will slightly increase the difficulty level and they may give with 8 or 9 people. Okay. Now answer the questions. How many persons buy fruits between M and R? Between M and R, how many people will buy? Three people. Three. Choice one. Next. Who among the following buys of fruits immediately after R? Who among the following buys fruits immediately after R? None. Choice three. Next. Who among the following buys fruits immediately before S? Immediately before S is O. Next. How many buys fruit? That is O. Choice 4. How many persons buy fruits before M? Two people. Choice 2. Choice 2. Now, my dears, we have discussed all different models, what they will give you in a PO prelims from the area of puzzles. From the area of puzzles. Now, we have 20 minutes more time. Now I done with my puzzles. Whatever I supposed to discuss, I done. So tell me that you want me to discuss separately any particular area that I will take up and we'll continue our session with that. Inequalities. Syllogisms cannot be discussed here because it takes long time. Coding and decoding. Sequence. A set of numbers. Any area you want me to take up, tell me. I will take up. Or if you have any queries in the puzzles, or if you have any separate puzzle, any clues you are unable to understand, or still you are lack of anything, kindly approach me. Just type your message in the chat box. I am seeing your messages. Uh, yes, one of them said sequence questions. I'll take up sequence question now. Okay, let me take up the sequence question. I'm going back. Let me erase the data here. Okay, I'll take one sequence as example. Suraj, sequence doesn't mean with variables. Sequence means, actually you are saying ordering and sequencing with variable. The sequence, that is completely different what you are talking about. A sequence is important for a clerical prelim exam. A clerical prelim exam. That model is in the clerical prelim. You may be giving the sequence like this. Dollar P1 and 9 hashtag 6 at the rate LK3 2 and exclamatory symbol and M7 5 and also what we have symbols star next H C and N O 4 theta. You may be given this kind of sequence. You may be given this kind of sequence. And what are all the questions will be asked below this? A question may be given like this. Which of the following is a ninth to the left of, a ninth to the left of, a 15th of from the left hand, a ninth to the left of, a 15th from the left hand, a 15th from the left hand. So we should start counting from the left hand. Okay. And also we given a left. Okay. A simple. When the left hand is given, if you are going towards the left side, it will be minus symbol. If you are going towards the right side, it will be plus symbol. Okay. So simple 15 minus 9, the sixth from the left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your answer is 1. Simple. Your answer is 1. Answer to this question. Suppose you have given a question like, which of the following is a third to the right of, a third to the right of, sixth to the left of, a sixth to the left of, ninth from the right hand. You have given a question, ninth from the right hand. This kind of question. Now, question we should start counting from the right hand. When you are talking about the right hand, if you move towards right, it will be minus. If you move towards left, it is a plus. This is a shortcut. So start with the 9. So 9, you are moving left side. So plus 6 and you are moving right now. So it is 3. 9 plus 6 minus 3. 9 plus 6, 15 minus 3, 12. From count starting from right hand. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So L. So our answer is L. Now you may be given another kind of question, and that is, how many symbols are there? How many symbols are there immediately preceded by a even digits? How many symbols are there which are immediately preceded by a even digits? You have to understand the terms preceded by and followed by. Preceded by and followed by. Preceded by means previous term. Followed by means next term. So how many symbols are there immediately preceded by even digit? Symbol, is it followed by even digit? No. Symbol, is it followed by even digit? No. Symbol, is it followed by even digit? Yes. Now symbol, is it followed by even digit? Yes. So there are two symbol followed by even digit. So there are three such symbols. And I'm discussing the different kind of questions. You may be given a question like this. If all the digits are dropped, all digits are dropped, all digits are dropped, if all the digits are dropped, then which is a third from the left hand, which is third from the left hand, third from left hand. You may be given directly like this. So then directly skip the letters, then directly skip the digits, and then count the remaining elements. So 1, 2, 3, it is star. Directly your answer is star. So these kind of questions, they may ask you in a sequence. So any other specific requirement, Sandra Vadana? Is there any specific requirement in the sequence? These are all the different kind of questions they will ask you in the sequence. Suraj, I have not taken that sequence with variable. It is very unlikely to give in RRB PO clerk. Okay. Any other topic you want me to deal with? Any other topics you want me to deal with? Now we're done with the sequence. Miscellaneous questions, direction sense questions you want me to take up? I'll take an example and I can take up. And inequalities. Any other topics you want me to take up? Or you have any queries? How to approach in reasoning section? What should be your approach in reasoning section? A missing number in series, you won't be given this. I hope you are asking for the number series, not the missing number in figures. If that is the case, I'll tell you, I'll explain you. What are all the prerequisites you needed to answer the missing number questions? That is nothing but number series. In number series, generally, you should try to remember prime numbers, which are between 1 to 100, total 25 prime numbers, or total 25 prime numbers, and also try to by heart the squares from 1 to 30, and also try to remember the cubes from 1 to 15, from 1 to 15. Okay. Now, what kind of questions that you may give you? Okay. One type of question is a consecutive series. One type of question is a consecutive series. In the consecutive series, numbers themselves follows a specific pattern. Like I'll take an example: 2, 16, 36, 64, 100. What is the next number in the series? Okay. Here, numbers themselves following a specific pattern, that is squares. Sorry, this is 4. 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 8 square, 10 square. Consecutive even number squares. So next to this will be 12. 12 square is 144. All these kind of logics will comes under consecutive series. You may be given the example like this: 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, and next number in the series, that is 61. Consecutive prime numbers. Okay, so this is the first model, that is consecutive series. Uh, and the important logic is second one, product series. This is very important logic of product series. A product series, let me take an example: 2, 2, 4, 12, 48, or 240. What is the next question in the series? And immediately I will take up the one more example, and that is a difference series. You need to understand the difference between these two difference series. Let me take an example: 5, 6, 8, 11, 15, 21. Next number in the series. You might not be given this much easy questions, but I am trying to explain the concept here. When it is a difference series, the numbers will increase gradually. Numbers will increase gradually. If it is a product series, numbers will increase rapidly. It means gradually means there will be a small difference. Rapidly means there will be a big difference. Or also another way to remember that rapidly is what these will be a proper multiples. These numbers are proper multiples, and you may be able to multiply at least two times, or close to two times, or close to two times, or close to two times. Okay. Now here into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6, 1440. So you need to understand carefully here. If it is 1440, increasing rapidly, here are the numbers which you are multiplying are consecutive natural numbers. It could be consecutive odd numbers, consecutive prime numbers, consecutive even numbers, or squares of consecutive natural numbers, squares of consecutive even numbers, could be anything. Ultimately, you need to understand the pattern. Here in the difference, increasing gradually and small difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, it is 5. And next will be 6, 26. Okay. And you may also give the combination of product and difference as well. Let me give an example for that. Product and difference combination. Product and difference combination. Okay. Let me take an example: 3, 4, 10, 33, 136. What is the next number in the series? Here also, if you observe, numbers are increasing rapidly. There is a rapid growth, rapidly. But these are not a proper multiples, not a proper multiples. At that time, try to identify the logic in the largest numbers. 33, 136, it goes maximum 4 times. 33 4 is a 132, but the number is 136, so you may add with 4. So into 4 plus 4. 10 and 33, 10 3 is a 33 and plus 3. 4 and 10 into 2 plus 2. 3 and 4 into 1 plus 1. Now look at the numbers which I am doing with the product. Into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4. Next could be into 5. Next will be plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, so plus 5. 136 into 5, 680 plus 5, 685. But the numbers which you are multiplying are the natural numbers. It could be even, odd, prime, anything. The numbers which I am adding are natural numbers, consecutive natural numbers. It could be even, odd, prime, or also it could be squares. Anything is possible. So even this logic is very, very important for you. Product and difference. And recent days, this kind of logics become popular. That is combination series. A combination series. I'll tell you that. Let me take an example: 0, 6, 24, or 60, 120. Next number in the series. Okay. This is 0 is 1 cube minus 1. 6 is 2 cube minus 2. 24 is 3 cube minus 3. 60 is 4 cube minus 4. 120 is 5 cube minus 5. So next will be 6 cube minus 6. 120, 260 minus 6, 210 is your answer. In combination series, important logics are n square plus or minus n, n cube plus or minus n, n square plus or minus k, where k is a constant. Here where n could be natural number, even number, odd number, prime number series. Even n cube plus or minus k. These are all the important logics. And in recent exams, they are also introducing a digit logic kind of questions like this. 16, 23, 28, 38, and 49. What is the next number in the series? Here the difference is 7, a difference is 5, difference is 10, difference is 11. 7 is sum of the 1 and 6. 1 plus 6. 5 difference is sum of 2 plus 3. 10 is sum of 2 plus 8. 11 is sum of 3 plus 8. So next difference will be 4 plus 9. 13. So 62 is your answer. So it could be sum of the digits, it could be product of the digits, it could be sum of the squares of the product, sum digits. Anything is possible. So these are the logics in recent exams they are giving. Okay. So most of the questions are from the product. So you should be thorough with multiplication and try to identify the logic in the larger numbers, not in the smaller numbers. Okay. This should be your approach in answering the number series questions. Uh, am I clear, Sandra Vadana? But you need to practice a lot. To answer these questions, you need to practice a lot. And especially this number series topic, you will be given in the quant section. Not in the reasoning section, you will be given in the quant section. Shiva, I'm sorry, Shivamina. Uh, Syllogism question I cannot discuss in this less time. It takes a lot of time to discuss. Uh, Kindly watch our YouTube channel for shortcut methods or to solve the syllogism questions. Just I can give the quick overview of any of the topic that you needed. The syllogism is completely concept oriented. Any other questions you want me to take up? Vivek, Swarnavadana, Shivamina, any other topics? Suraj, or you have any other queries related to your puzzles or any other ones? A similar kind of session we'll also conduct for mains. After you clear the prelims, definitely by following this approach, you can 100%, I can assure you, you can clear your prelims. And we'll be having a similar kind of session for the puzzles or other areas for mains as well. Don't worry about that. Any other queries? You want me to take up any other queries? You have any questions? So how is the session? Is it useful to you? Kindly type your message. You got the confidence? And we discussed almost all different type of puzzles that they give you in RRB, PO and clerical, irrespective of your slots. You may attempt any slot. This kind of questions only you will get. And also we discussed all the different technical terms and how they present you the clues in the exam. That all we discussed. Any other things you want me to take up? Okay then. I hope you enjoyed the session a lot. Uh, Thank you for listening this class very patiently. Uh, Thank you. Have a great day. I'm winding up my session. If you have any queries, kindly post your queries to www.timeforeducation.com or write us at info@timeforeducation.com. We'll definitely be ready to take up. And also join our Time Bank SSCCGL YouTube channel for more videos. Okay. And every week we are conducting, every day almost we are conducting a series of sessions from all the topics. Kindly attend those sessions. Those are also very informative. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day. Or else, you have some time. I am available. You may ask your questions also. Not at all any problem. Can I wind up my session? Then no one is asking any query. I hope you are all clear. Okay.